What's up guys, welcome to another video where today we are going to be looking at the loot from the actual presents of the Sledge event, which is the Christmas presents and stuff. Of course you can get the die from this that everybody's after, and you can make a good amount of money off of it, but there's also other prizes to be gotten as well. So I just want to mention that I am going to be opening my own presents in here, which is around about 56 or something like that, but then also I have a loot from 100,000 wrapping paper to show you guys that was submitted to me by Angel, so thank you very much Angel, I do appreciate it. So we can see exactly what it's like to hand in a ton of paper and see basically what the look on that is. So we'll take a quick look at the present info like we normally do when we make these sort of videos, and we'll have a look. In the white presents you can get all the junk food and stuff that's not really any value whatsoever. In fact, the white presents, the best thing in here is obviously you can still get the die. You can still get it. It's probably like mega rare, but you also get the XP lamps, and I think that's probably like the best thing you can get from these in my opinion. Same goes for the blue ones. You can get a few of the tokens and the titles. I'm pretty sure these are all worthless. So again, the best thing is probably, unless you specifically want these overrides, the XP stuff again, and then you've got the die chance in all of these as well. But if you get into the purple one, then you've got the same, you've got some more stuff. I think the snow parasol's a little bit worth it, like it's got a little bit of value. I'm not 100% sure on the prices of these. I know that the prices last year of all tokens that you could get from this crashed dramatically, so the gift wrap scythe and the frosted wreath or whatever may be worth a little bit still, but 100% not sure. But I might go price check these in just a sec. So we've got 5 million GP in coins, and obviously the chance at the die again as well. The 5 mils, obviously 5 mils, that's pretty good. And then finally we have the gold Christmas present, and this is only a die. Now it used to be that you would have the die or the actual item. I think it was the next tokens was our last one. Before that was the green Santa hat. Normally you'd have this plus coins or oddments, I think they did at one point as well, and now it's pretty much just a guaranteed thing. So it used to be that if you got a gold present, you would then have a 50-50 chance of getting the actual thing that you wanted or getting coins as a reward, which was a bit crap because obviously just adding straight up like 100 mil GP or whatever it was to the game wasn't exactly a good shout. But let me just tell you one thing. Let me just quickly go price check one of these things, like the gift wrap scythe and stuff. Let's just see how much it is to see if these have crashed. So I can tell you, gift wrap scythe is sitting at 6 mil, it says, but I reckon it's probably less than that. It's 3.9, so that's okay. And also the frosted wreath is sitting about 2 mil, probably less as well, 1.5. So they're pretty cheap, but there's still a little bit of coins if you do get it. So now let me just tell you, because I wanna just quickly explain this to you. The chance of getting a golden Christmas present from this is at 1 in 10,000 presents. 1 in 10,000. Now, to put that into perspective for you, in this video we are looking at opening 100,000 papers, which is 1,000 treasure hunter keys worth of paper, which is only 500 presents. 500 presents if you hand in 100,000 paper, and that's 1,000 keys, and to get yourself one of these golden presents is 1 in 10k. So I can tell you straight away that the treasure hunter keys, buying treasure hunter keys purely to get a chance at this die isn't worth it. The dies are 1.2 bill at the moment, so you're better off buying some bonds for GP and then buying yourself the dies if you want them. If you're going to buy it through MTX and stuff, that is the best way to do it. So yeah, anyway, we're going to hand in my paper stuff to begin with, and then you can have a look at that. And then also we're going to cut to Angel's stuff that he did, and he did 1,000 treasure hunter keys, which I'll quickly like throw like a sped up version of it and stuff for you to look at through this video too. And then also his handing in of the presents and whatnot. So let's take a look. Let's start with mine, which is probably like 50 something presents. So if we go exchange paper, we got ourselves 2 purples, 27 blues, and 29 whites. Now I will mention actually that while we got more white presents, the blue presents are more common than the white ones. This is actually true. The like chances of getting stuff will be on screen for you guys to see, but the chances of getting a blue present is actually more common than the whites. Now personally, I think this is Jagex's way of like saying, hey look, you got lucky, you got more blues than whites, which I got unlucky because I'm an unlucky little bastard, but that's what it is. But yeah, so we're gonna open these up and see what we got. We'll start with the whites, we'll spam click through it, and we'll drop any crap on the floor, whatever. We'll just get rid of all this stuff, just annoying. Drop. We got lots of money bags, which is an interesting one. Don't want the food, don't want the food. I guess, oh, we have to click all of these. That's annoying. Okay, so no problem. Get through all this and then grab all the XP and put it all into Slayer. And then we open up the rest. Keep going. Okay, 3 of the little white ones left, which is fine. They're out of the way now. And then onto the blues. Spam click all of this. As you can see, we get some of the rubber turkeys and stuff. The woolly hats, the rubber turkeys, these are worth like nothing. I'm going to quickly chuck one in the Grand Exchange to see for sure. But I'm almost certain that this stuff is worth, yeah, I don't think it even sell for this, maybe. Yeah, no, it won't. They might sell for this. I don't see, like, the stuff just doesn't sell because of how common it is. So if you get those, don't get too excited. Chuck all this away. We've got loads of turkey at least, so that's good. Set for Christmas. We've got a Christmas tree cape. They're pretty cool. Open up more of the blue ones. Okay, we're going to bank the stuff, and then we'll use more XP. And there's obviously not much editing in this video. There's probably not much need for it, apart from stuff coming up on the screen and stuff like that. So we'll get there. We'll get there. We're nearly done. Nearly done. 13 more blues to go. Got a Christmas tree kite. So that's good. Beautiful. The coins is about 150k each, it seems. 130k-ish from the actual pouches. Open all that. And then just open up the last 6. And then we've, of course, got our 2 amazing little purple presents. Let's go. There we go. So we've got ourselves some large XP lamps. So the XP is pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Like, the XP that you get, we've just got 200,000 Slayer XP. The XP is pretty damn good for what it is. It's not a problem whatsoever. And of course the bonus XP is good as well, so it is still worth like collecting these papers if you're looking for XP out of it, because the bonus XP that you're going to get is definitely going to be worth it in my books. And obviously the lamps are good too. You could level up quite a lot, and I don't see a problem with it. Another frosted reef thing there, so that's cool. And that's pretty much it from my presents. There's not really much else there, as you can say. I've not done a whole lot of AFKing, but yeah. Now, one final thing before we jump to Angel's thing is they are planning, I believe, on increasing the rates that you get of paper after the 23rd. And I think there's also a chance of getting a big amount of paper in I don't know if it's on Treasure Hunter or just randomly, but you can get like a big chunk of paper as well. So that should affect the price of dyes. Should. Don't know for sure. Could do. Might not. I don't do merching sort of thing, but I would assume if there's more dyes, then there's probably going to be cheaper. But anyway, let's jump over and take a look at the hand-in from 100,000 Christmas papers. Okay, so this is the loot from the treasure hunter keys that Angel did get. Now, Angel already had these keys anyway, so he was going to be using them at some point. So he figured, you know what, he can send the thing over, we can make a little video out of it too, and you guys can see the loot from it all the same. So he saved it for the presents thingy, and yeah, so the main thing, I think he wants to get his skills to 120, but at the end of the day, we could take a look at the loot as well. So he got himself 1,000 treasure hunter keys, which obviously translates into 100,000 Christmas paper at the end of it. He went, though, from 110 dungeoneering all the way up to 116 dungeoneering. Holy crap, that is insane. That's an absolute crazy amount of XP to get. Obviously, Treasure Hunter for lamps, we all know that. And I'm sure he probably got a freaking ton of bonus XP as well. So that's that. So as you can see, I'm not going to leave the Treasure Hunter stuff on screen for too long because it's just him skipping through stuff. I can confirm that in the 1,000 keys, he didn't get the 100 mil or the 50 mil or whatever it is. He didn't get anything specific like that. But he did get a ton of protein items, of course, and bonus XP. And he obviously got a ton of like lamps and stuff to get himself all the way up to the actual level 116 dungeoneering. We're going to move on now over to the actual handing of the presents. So he is going to have exactly 500 presents to actually hand in here, as he did have 100,000 paper. So he got himself a total of 220 white presents, 253 blue presents, as we can see the blue presents are more common, and 27 purple presents, and not a single gold. Now, obviously, if you were handing in 100,000 paper, you would probably feel pretty sad to know that you didn't get any gold presents. But the 1 in 10,000 presents for gold presents is a thing, and this is absolutely crazy to think about. 1,000 keys still is only 500 presents. So anyone buying keys to get these presents, and you're buying it because of this and not because of you want the XP from Treasure Hunter, then this is absolutely kind of not worth it. Now, to put it into perspective for you, if you are using, we'll use euros as an example, okay? If you're using euros, you are looking at spending I believe it is something like 20,000 treasure hunter keys to be on drop rate of getting one of these gold presents. Now, 20,000 treasure hunter keys at the current prices for euros is around about 4,800 euros roughly, which is obviously insane. 4,800 euros to be able to have a 1 in 10,000 chance at this is what they're kind of valuing this at, I guess, in a way. Now, the actual die itself at the moment, as of making this video, is 1.2 billion GP. So if you're going to buy this present, and if you're going to buy this die and you specifically just want the die, but you want to use real life money for it, buy bonds, because a die, in terms of bonds, buying the bonds, selling it for GP, with around 80 mil each at the moment, you're looking at just under 100 euros at this. So, and to convert that, that's nearly about the same value in pounds for euros to pounds, and for US dollars, it's probably around about 120 US dollars, something like that. It's not a huge difference, so it's pretty close. So as you can see, he still didn't really get anything. I've been letting the thing of him opening all the stuff through this run, but he saw the regular stuff of whites, blues, and purples. He did make a bit of GP, got lots of XP and stuff, so that's good. But in total, you need to look at the treasure hunter version of this purely as an added extra. Don't buy keys for this event. Don't buy keys just so you can open more paper. Buy the keys if you want to buy the keys in the first place. If you want to use keys, then use keys. But if you are looking at it just so you can get your presents, then this is not the way to do it. It is not worth it. You're better off just buying GP in game and buying the stuff that you need. Anyway, I hope you all found this video useful and the information useful and the numbers and the rates and stuff interesting. If you did, please leave a like, do subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. But other than that, that was loot from over 100,000 wrapping paper, and I will catch you all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.